Sis, I want to take a moment to tell you about a new challenge that we have coming up starting the first next week. It's called the Prayers for Him Future Husband Edition. So, this is going to be located inside of Premium. I want to come and just tell you a little bit about it. So, we have been here inside this community for like 7 months now. And I knew eventually there was going to be a shift to where it was like, okay, we're coming in, our hearts are breaking, right? We're hurting, we're going through some things. But eventually, it's like I knew there was going to be more. So, I just been kind of waiting and listening for you all to kind of let me know that, okay, we're in a better state, we're in a better place. Not only that, but we're ready to like move forward. A couple of maybe say weeks ago, maybe last month, the father just started to give me these downloads. Like that's kind of how he works with me currently. He gives me these things in waves, right? It's like quiet for a moment, and then it's like, here's everything you need to know, for the next 6 months. This is what you need to be working on. And one of the things that really hit my spirit was praying for our future husband. So this is not about your relationship. This is not about, the no contact. It's not even about the person, right? It's not about whether the person is your person or whatever. This is you stepping into your power just as a daughter, right? And you're pouring into your future. You're pouring into your future husband. So it doesn't matter who your future husband is. And even if you are currently married, you can still pour into the future version of him. Now, this is going to be completely different from the prayers for him. The prayers for him, again, it deals with heartbreak, right? We're in a very emotional state, right? We're dealing with surrender and all of that. This here, the future husband edition, is so much more empowering. So we have a section where we have the prayers listed out. All of the prayers are going to be there. And then there's a section that allows you to journal. I've shared before how years and years ago, I started a prayer journal. I used to literally journal out all of my prayers. And inside my prayer journal, I had a section for each part of my life. I had a section for my husband, my children, our homeschooling, my business, the ministry. I had a section for everything. I even had a petition section in there. But I literally sat down every day early in the morning and I just wrote out prayers for each section of my life. And that really like changed not even my prayer life. It changed my relationship with like the Father. It's hard to explain because that there I was intentional with ensuring that I was moving from power, right? I knew that I could speak over these areas of my life and they will become better. But I'm doing this alongside God. So since then, like I journal every here and there, but I no longer have that big prayer journal, right? Now I can just speak, I can just talk and I can just pray over each part of my life. But that was a huge staple for me in my business and my ministry and my family was that prayer journal. So we have a section in there that's going to allow you to actually journal out your prayers for your future husband. And you can keep this in a separate journal. I've done this once before where I've had it was a small journal, but I was literally just praying just different topics over my future husband. But everything will be like broken down inside of there. But it also has a section where you are embodying. It's like, okay, we have poured into him, right? We have journaled out our thoughts and feelings, from empowerment. But now we have to step into the embodiment. Now we have to actually be the woman who knows that her future husband is like taken care of, right? So it really does. It switches you from like being heartbroken and not knowing what's going to happen to, I don't have to know what's going to happen, but I know who I am. It's very empowering. So I wanted to come and just let you all know we get started on the 1st. I'm going to put a link in the bottom somewhere. Just click on that to join us. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll probably be back because I feel like there's so much more that I can say about this. But that's it for now. I'm going to leave it there. You all stay encouraged and I'll talk to you soon.